Alright, what's up guys? This is gonna be a leopard gecko versus crested gecko video telling you what the pros and cons for leopards and cresties are. And I've been sick lately, so don't mind my raspy, nasally voice. So right here is my giant bell sunglow Nick bought. Well, these are pretty much Nick's geckos, but just keeping them at my house. And this is an Eclipse Het Tremper, 68 grams and 63 grams. She eats on a daily basis. She eats good, but she's just kind of weird about what she eats and stuff like that. But her eyes are really sensitive right now because I'm near the window, so kind of put her in the shade just to have her relax a little bit. But pros about the leopards. They're good for beginners. They have good appetites. They don't need a really complex, more decor and husbandry for inside of your cage. The heating isn't that, like, their basking spot or heat spot doesn't need to be ridiculously high, like in the 120s like some reptiles out there, but around 90, 95-ish is good. Usually a heat mat can usually support what they need for a healthy hot spot. They don't require humidity, which is good. You don't need to worry about that. You just need to provide 2 hides, one on the cold, one on the hot, and then when they're about to shed, all you need is a humid hide to aid that shedding cycle. Cons about them, obviously you have to worry about heating, but that's not that big of a deal. There's nothing really bad about them other than that they don't bite or anything. There's really nothing really bad about the leopard geckos at all. So yeah, they have good personalities for a reptile. Unlike some reptiles, they just don't have any personality or anything to them. But yeah, they come in a wide variety of colors and morph variations. I'd be here for a very long time if I wanted to describe all of them. So that's basically the leopard geckos, and definitely would recommend them to any new or even someone that's looking for something easy to take care of. Second are the crested geckos. I'm going to start off with a more simple looking morph, and then I'll show you a more complex looking female cresty. But this is just a yellow flame Dalmatian. Got a little bit of tigering down the back, but nothing much to her. She fires up pretty nice yellow. Nice ink spot right there, and one down there, but yeah, she's a pretty tame little girl. She's gonna jump. Nope. But yeah, crested geckos are fairly easy to take care of. This is a very simple setup for mine. I know it's probably too simple. I need more climbing, yada yada. They're stressed out. Yeah, don't give me any hate, but I've had them for a little while like this. Now I'm going to get them more leaves and branches and whatever, but this is probably the most simple setup I have at my house right now. If you're having one as a pet, you would obviously want a more complex setup than this, because this isn't very appealing to the eye. But you would want either like bendy branches or grapevines or fake leaves or even live plants for them. You can provide any of that. Just do some of your research on some of the live plants, but don't have to worry with any of the plastic fake plants or anything. But Yeah, they just need a higher cage than a longer cage because they are arboreal and they like to climb. But feeding for these guys is probably more simple than the leopard geckos, just because all you have to do is really put some Crested gecko diet. It's like a superfood. It's in that like silver bag, like right there. I have a huge bag filled with it. You put it in like a little cap. I have an example right here. Took her food out earlier. That is what it looks like. Crested gecko diet. You set it in there every other day to, you know, whatever your feeding schedule is, but set it in there next morning. It's usually gone for me, but yeah, then the day after that you just refill it, and then yeah, that's pretty much all you have to feed them. You could give them crickets if you didn't see that cricket running in there every once in a while as a treat. Now I'm going to show you a little bit more complex morph called a reverse pinstripe cream on cream, and yeah, she's pretty big right now. I do not keep these two together, just to let you know. Yeah, it's a good shot of her. As you can see, she's got the nice brown kneecaps, which is pretty nice. She's got really sweet cream colors going down her back. And then you can see the reverse pinstripe, those browns going down either side of her dorsal. And she just made a leap of faith into the cage. She's a very active gecko, which means she's very healthy. Yeah, I'm going to be keeping her. If you didn't see my other keep or sell video on her, I decided I'm going to keep her. But cons about these guys is humidity, but it's not hard. You need to spray it twice a day with something similar to this. Once in the morning, once in the nighttime. And then you'll usually be, it's pretty much the care for the Cresties. I mean, paper towel on the bottom is pretty simple, easy to clean. That's what I use for, like, everything in my house. All my reptiles, I mean, but, yeah. Overall, I'd say, not leopards, I like Cresties better because it's what I'm used to, and, yeah, I just like their personalities better. I like, yeah, she's running. Don't run. Sorry about that little episode. Had to like dive to get her. She started sprinting. This girl is a giant, which giant morphs, if any of you leopard gecko people know, they're pretty chill. They'll just kind of chill on you like this and not move for however long they want. But yeah, this girl is very fast, this Eclipse Het Tremper, and yeah, I love leopard geckos, but I really would have to say I like Crested geckos more because their feeding is easier and setup's easier. Not easier, but you know what I mean. If you don't, well, whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys at the WNY show this May. Yeah, selling in that. We're gonna be selling most of our leopard geckos and some of our adult breeder Cresties, and even our little mornings. What a bummer. Just kidding. Like I said in my morning gecko video, I recommend them. I don't. Because, yeah, you don't see them at all. Ever. Can't hold them. They're pretty much a showcase reptile. But, yeah. Thanks for watching the video and have a nice day.